What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and right here we're about to jump into a head-to-head ranked game, and I'm about to beat the blood out of this guy, but that's neither here nor there. We're going to be talking about the Madden 18 gameplay delay, and what a lot of people have been saying from EA Sports is that it has to do with Longshot. If you guys don't know what Longshot is, it's pretty much like my career in NBA 2K. You're going to get a guy that's like pretty much a long shot to make it to the NFL, and they just give you like a whole storyline and all that stuff. It debuted at EA Play. We knew that those things were going to be happening because they were giving us hints about it, but that's pretty much why they're saying that the Madden 18 gameplay hasn't been released yet. Now, Madden 18 gameplay is coming this week. It's just that, like I said, I've told you guys in previous videos, I don't even know if I want to see it because look, let's put it like this. It doesn't matter how bad. Oh, he gonna dot me? Bro, who threw the ball though? I gotta go back and look and see who threw the ball though, but he dotted me on the fake punt though. It doesn't really matter what happens. Let me tell you why. I'm gonna get the game regardless, right? Because I love Madden. I'm gonna see what's going on with it and see if I can tolerate it. Remember, I pulled out the swerve when we was out of options in 17. Now, people were mad because, like I tell you, I give Volt all the credit because obviously he was the first guy. If you go back to my Madden 16 videos when I first played Volt, he was the first guy that I saw actually attempt to swerve in 16 because they changed the mechanics. I was swerving in 15, 25, all those years, but I thought they took it out in 16 with the addition of the three new catch mechanics, the rack, the possession, and the aggressive, right? So I didn't even try to control my receiver. But when I saw him do it in 16, I was like, you know, maybe I should try to do this, but I didn't really get into it in 16. Because 16, there was other ways to just dot your opponent. You just had to throw it in and pretty much hold wide, so I wasn't really into it like that. But in 17, the game became so horrible, I had to figure out a way because I had to pull the swerve out when we was out of options. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much TSG was born, and we just went from there. Yeah, go ahead, dot me. This ain't 16, though. And like I said, I always, at the end of the day, I give Volt the credit of being the first guy that I seen do the swerve since 16. Because I was swerving every other year, but like I said, I thought they took it out the game. But I was foolish to think that because they added the mechanics that you wouldn't be able to do it anymore. I was even swerving in NCAA 13 too, now that I think about it, and NCAA 12. But that's neither here nor there. But look, let's get back to the fact that Madden 18 gameplay is still not here, and we're very, very close to EA access on the Xbox One, Xbox S. I don't know, it's all kind of BS that Xbox does. I don't even know what it is because I don't do Xbox. I'm straight PS4. And people are getting very, very concerned. And every day that I stream, they're like, "Yo, bro, you know what's? Oh, get dotted, run it for 6, do his mom's. Yeah, let's go." It's becoming a situation where everybody just wants to know what the F is going on. And if you didn't go to LA to go see Mud Squads, then you probably just completely in the dark. But I had people that went what was that EA Play? Yeah, EA Play to see the Mud Squads. And they told me, they're like, "Yo, bro, listen, man, it's some wild stuff going on." I don't want to really tell you guys what they said, other than the fact that I was told that you don't have any control over your receiver. So, you know, the swerve is probably out of the game because of that reason. And like I said, how did he pick that? That looked like his guy had the ball, though. What was that? Was that a real thing? I don't know what just happened right there. I'm just going to go ahead and ignore it and act like it didn't happen, like how I usually play Madden 17 daily, drunk, and act like I don't know what happened. Yeah, so getting back to that, there's other things that I was told as far as the reaction to blitzers off the edge still is kind of crazy, even though you have ID'd the mic. But like I said, with me, I can hear, you guys can tell me anything, but I only believe what my eyes let me, you know what I'm saying, what my eyes let me see. You know, listen, I'm blessed to be able to have vision, so I like to see it for myself. I don't want people to be like, "Oh, yo, bro, this is this," and I'm not going to automatically hate the game because somebody else told me to. I give you guys what I feel. I don't care what anybody else feels, bro, because that's not my problem. You know, I can't make you feel a way. You can't make me feel a way, unless I was one of those dudes that was sensitive to what anybody thought. But then, if I was like that, I'd probably just, not even communicate on YouTube or Twitch or Twitter. Like, it's the internet, bro. Like, you can't really give a F for the most part about what people are doing. So I have to wait until I see it. Am I nervous that they haven't released any gameplay? No. Because, what was the, I think it was, was it Madden 25? One of the Maddens that came out, I really didn't see any footage of, and I just went and bought it. I don't remember what year that was. It was a year when they were hiding all the footage as well. And I just went and bought it. I'm not sure if that was 10. Was it 10? When they brought the refs in? I don't know, but 10 turned out to be an unbelievable game, and I really liked that game, Madden 10. So I'm not really concerned about, you know, them not showing the gameplay. What I am concerned about are the things that are going to be within the game, and as far as how the patches are going to be done and stuff like that, because I already know once they... The one thing that I learned about EA Sports over the last couple of years is that when they patch something, everything else gets fucked up. And, you know, excuse my French, even, is the F word French? I don't know. But anytime that they, and it's a very, very ridiculous thing, because other games get patched and they actually fix things, but those are like real games, like, you know what I'm saying, like games that they take years to make and stuff like that. Regardless, I don't know what kind of games you guys play and whatever, but, you know, if GTA puts out a patch, the game stays stable. It's still the same thing. Like, you know, I just don't understand what they're doing. I don't know if it's their intent to completely destroy the game and destroy my life. I don't know if that's what it is, but that's the feeling that I get every time I'm downloading a patch and it says EA and Madden. So depending on how the game is released, I don't really know, bro. I don't really know what to expect. How did he fumble that? Who hit him? Who was that? That's Anthony Barr, Ultimate Ticket. He hit him and he didn't fumble. That's pretty weird. Well, what am I talking about? It's weird. It's Madden 17. What the hell am I talking about? Yeah, I just don't know. So what I'm going to tell you guys, my viewers, is that I wouldn't be worried about it. Because let's just be honest. If we're going to get the game, we're going to get the game anyway. If it sucks, I'm going right to NBA 2K18 because I already know that NBA 2K18 is probably going to suck too. But I keep on trying to tell you guys, I can deal with something I don't really care about better than I could deal with something that I do care about. And I care about Madden and what it has meant to football fans for years. And I don't think that, you know, EA Sports is really translating into the game what we used to have with just some new additions. Yes, the gameplay itself graphically has looked better, but they've really, really declined as far as the things that you can do and the things that you're allowed to do. You know, to throw the ball through a guy's body for 4 quarters, and then that guy thinks he's raw, and then he sends you a hate mail, and then he's like, yo, F you, I'm raw. You see, those things didn't used to happen. You know what I'm saying? A bum knew their place when Madden was decent. Now, bums are just running around like, yo, what's good? You trying to do something? Like, they really don't give a F anymore. And it's not, yo, Zeke, go ahead. Yeah, don't stop celebrating, bro. You about to get a suspension this week. I just don't know how to deal with the fact that everybody thinks they're raw. And even it's sort of like this, right? When you think about the competitive scene of Madden, like I'm a guy, I'm just like, listen, it's good to see what the top guys are doing because it's just interesting because I like Madden. It's just like anything. If you fence, if you play soccer, you would want to see championships of a game where it's playing something that you like. That doesn't mean that I think that the guys that are playing, that are, you know, like that are the competitive players, that doesn't mean that I think that they're good. I just watch it for entertainment, you know what I'm saying, and seeing what goes on. But to be honest with you, I can't really, you see, like Madden 25, I believe that Rose Bowl, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, I think Rose Bowl was around at that time, T-Raw, you know, BU Tweezy, you know, guys like that, those guys were really, really skilled. I remember I played BU Tweezy at Madden 15, and he outright raped me. He had this wild blitz that was just coming in like savagely. But it was a blitz that, you know, it was very, very nicely designed, and he was able to get decent coverage, and he had good user. You could actually user and do those things that made Madden exciting and stuff like that. It was some things like end around and reach around and all kind of rounds, but overall you had defensive control. You could, you know, blitz and control your defender. Dudes couldn't just throw the ball up and hold wide. There was no predetermined animations. But the thing about it was what they were calling the face catches. It might, what was, well, 15 and 25. Because 15 had to play action reach around, 25 didn't, I don't believe. But I'm just going back to when Madden was decent. Like 25, if you were good in Madden 25, I could translate that to you being good now. But like as of 16 and 17, like it's just really, really weird to me. And I'm trying to remember where all these other guys were during that time. I don't know. Maybe the scene got bigger. But the guys those guys were good. They were really, really good. They were talented. Problem Right, he was still good at that time. But, you know, the new Maddens has created a lot of new players that, you know, they get to be able to say that they're raw. But like I said, I can't really say that they are because just the way the game is. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that the game has gotten better, so the competition has gotten better. The game has gotten worse. And I don't really care who says the game has gotten better and who thinks it's the best game. That's not my, I don't care about that. What I'm telling you is this. I know the game and I know the mechanics that have changed. And I know that most of the people that really enjoyed Madden, even if they make money off of it now and they're involved with EA Sports, they also know. Some of the programmers that work with the game know. They know the game is taking a step back as far as the ball going directly through a guy's chest and he's still being alive. That's not physically possible, but it happens every game. You know, this is what I'm saying. A guy will come out, throw the ball in the quadruple coverage, right? He'll moss you. He'll be like, yo, dot, bro. And then I'll come out and I'll swerve him. He'll be like, yo, I can't respect your game. You swerve. Bruh, those are the kind of dudes that people bang their girls and their wives. Because you got to remember, there's no consistency. I can't respect a man that'll say that, oh, yo, bro, I don't respect your game because you swerve, but it's within the same game where you could give the ball to a retarded pet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you give it to a squirrel that has no eyes, no legs, no arms, he'll fucking figure out a way to put his gut on the remote and hold Y, and he'll moss you, but you're mad at somebody using user control to move the defender out of the way, which EA Sports has put into the game. So, I don't understand how it's logical to, you know what I'm saying, to accept one but don't accept the other. You would rather me come down every play and moss you, or me throw the ball, that was a good pick right there, or me throw the ball and then, you know, I'll throw the ball in the coverage every play and just keep mossing you, or you get a predetermined pick, you know, I throw the ball down the field and your guy, bro, I'm beating your guy by 10 yards, the computer takes over, he revamps, turns into a cyclops, picks the ball off, starts laser beaming the whole goddamn stadium. Like, that's how mad this game gets me. I start thinking about really wild thoughts. Like, this game is really bad. So when you are gonna complain about certain things, how do you expect, yo, I just can't wait until we see the end result. When we look back at the douchebags, they'll say, oh yeah, bro, but you swerved. And we see, and they start to understand, like, oh, okay, the game was pretty bad. When you could look back and look, because I don't see how everybody can look at all the clips that are available on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, everywhere, just see the stuff that goes on in this game and be mad at somebody that swerves. Be mad at everything, bruh. Be honest with your opinion. You can lie, but for so long, though. You see what I'm saying? Everything has an end. But you know what's good about it? I could be one of those guys that say I didn't need to lie about it. I didn't need to kiss nobody's ass and say, yeah, bro, the game is good when it was garbage. How many of you guys can say that? How many of you guys honestly believe that the game is good? Because every time you lie, you lose one sperm cell. So how many of you gonna have in your testes? Even though we produce a lot daily. I don't know, bro. But the bottom line about this right here, we gonna swerve them hard. And that is what it is. I swerve. Hashtag TSG. Love me or hate me. We'll see what happens in Madden 18. Because we gonna be still out here balling. Until next time. One love.